Welcome everyone. My name is Nikos, aka Sephir, and this is Out of the Box, EDH. Continuing my unique builds for the Tarkir Dragons, today I will talk about the Jeskai Precon Commander. Shiko and Narset Unified. For CMC, Jeskai Colors, Human Spirit Dragon. Flying Vigilance. Flurry. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, copy that spell if it targets a permanent or player, and you may choose new targets for the copy. If you don't copy a spell this way, draw a card. There are so many different ways to build around them. The easiest one is probably a spell slinger or a control theme with lots and lots of cheap cantrips. Or you can go for some kind of cascade build, where the cascade spells can easily trigger the commander. Or perhaps a chaos deck with things like Nira, Possibility Storm, or even Knowledge Pool that also trigger the commander. You can even go for a battles themed deck, since the backside of each battle is also something that you cast. While some of these ideas are very intriguing, I chose a different way. I chose to go for an Auras build. And when I say Auras, I mean a combination of 1. Voltron. Shiko and Narset have good stats, evasion, and a self-built card advantage engine on it. Thus, with auras that will target our commander, we either double the aura or draw more cards. And the other thing that we will use is 2. Curses. Remember, curses are auras as well. They just target specific players instead of creatures. And targeting a player with a curse while our commander is on the field means that we can copy that curse to use it on another player. The worst part of playing a curses deck is that many times it feels like you heavily target a specific player, which can lead in feels bad moments. Shiko and Narset solve this problem entirely. So, let's move to the actual cards of the deck. What we need to actually use our commander as effectively as possible? Flash enablers. Rootwater Shaman and Sigarda's Aid are specialized in giving flash to auras, while Valley Floodcaller, Leyline of Anticipation, and Tidal Barracuda are also great at what they do. Finally, Heliod has double duty, as his front side can recur a crucial enchantment, while his backside also provides flash along with mana cost reductions. Do we rely solely on our commander for card advantage? Not at all. Jeskai has a number of excellent draw engines, and we will use as many as we can. Entity Tracker and Mesa Enchantress are auto-includes, while Core Spirit Dancer, Shram, and Pearl Ear specialize in auras. The new Voracious Bibliophile is an amazing card, while Invasion of Theros is both a tutor and a card draw engine. Finally, Whirlwind of Thought promises us a card with almost each spell we cast. Let's move to the actual auras. For our Voltron strategy, we'll use things like Ethereal Armor, All That Glitters, and Tempest Technique that will massively increase the power of our commander. The trio of self-bouncing auras, Crown of Flames, Flickering Ward, and Shimmering Wings can be used and reused each turn to activate our commander and other various effects as much as possible. Combat Research and Staggering Insight add extra card draw each time we connect, while Daybreak Coronet and Steel of the Godhead add lifelink to our commander. Duelist Heritage and Flaming Fist give double strike that can kill people out of nowhere, and Mantle of the Ancients work as our mass auras reanimation spell. It is extremely important for our game plan that our commander stays on the battlefield as much as possible. As far as protection goes, nothing can beat the power of Vanishing that can phase out both our commander and its stack of auras on it, while Timely Ward and Spectra Ward offer other important protection options. Finally, we will use the staples Teferi's Protection, Clever Concealment, and Boros Charm. For removal, Mark of Eviction is a criminally underrated card that we can put to good use. Sheltered by Ghosts works as both removal and buff, while Asinine Antiques works great as a mass removal option. Finally, Treachery is one of the best cards in the deck, especially if it gets copied. If you can also pair it with before mentioned Mark of Eviction, then you really have a powerful engine going. What about curses though? Curse of Bloodletting and Maddening Hex can really put our opponent's life to a test. Curse of Exhaustion can stop many decks on their tracks, while Curse of Verbosity and Curse of Surveillance are great extra card advantage options. Curse of Hospitality gives us extra options to trigger our commander more, while we will also use the classic Curse of Opulence as an extra ramp option. Speaking of ramp, we will use the classic package of Sol Ring, Arcane Signet, the 3 Talisman, the 3 Signets, Deep Gnome Terromancer that comes with self-build flash, and Oath of Legis, a really underplayed great card and an old favorite of mine that ramps the table promoting gameplay. Finally, some extra cards worth to be mentioned are Kaikar Wind's Fury and the new Aligned Heart, which reminds an enchantment version of Monastery Mentor that triggers on our second spell each turn, both providing board presence, crucial against attackers, against edict effects, or as a secondary plan in case our commander gets somehow removed. That leaves us about 32 slots to work our land base. We will obviously use the 3 Shocklands, the 3 Fetchlands, the 3 Bondlands, and the 3 Filterlands. Staples like Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, and Plaza of Heroes are in, as well as Hall of Heliod's Generosity to recur any of our enchantment stuff. Nykthos can provide us with tons of mana, as well as Serra Sanctum if you have the money for it. All that leaves us about 9 to 10 slots for basics, perhaps giving a bit less priority to the mountains. And that's it. This is my take on Shiko and Narset, an Auras build. I will put the decklist in the description. I hope you liked it, and if you do, come join my Discord where all my personal and public lists are uploaded. Thanks again for the support, and see you around! Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.